gonna laugh at me. If you can really see. I was just out in that. I had beans for drying that I wanted to get out of the garden, and it wasn't raining. They had done this earlier, but it wasn't raining, so I was like, oh, I'll get that done. So I got about 3/4 the way through the project, and I am soaked, like super soaked. I got it done, whatever. Alright, I got myself a shower, warmed up a bit, and I've poured these out on my table on a towel. I had them in just like a plastic bag, and I didn't want them to get more rotten than they've already started to get because I left them in the garden too long and it started raining here in Western Washington. That's not abnormal. I just went on vacation and didn't get things done before I left for vacation. So yeah, I'm gonna let these sit. I'm going to eat some lunch, and then I'll start in on this project later. It might be tomorrow. I do need to do some cleaning because I have some guests coming from out of town, so I might do the cleaning and then get on this tomorrow, but at least they're on the table and there's some air in there, and I'll kind of sift through them if I don't get them done today. So yeah. Alright. Wow. There was literally zero water in the pond yesterday. But it rained so much yesterday and today. That's a lot of water. My husband's been busy all summer making French drains, especially in our yard, which is above this. And thinking they did their job very well. They drained down here into the pond. So yeah. We have water again. It's a lot of water. Well, we had one of our fall windstorms that we have here come through yesterday with a ton of rain and a ton of wind, and got some, actually quite a bit of damage. The dahlias are pretty down. That's what I pulled from the beans, all the dry beans yesterday out of there. And unfortunately this fell down. That really sucks.
Green beans!
Yeah, so, oh man, it fell right on my nice herbs. That sucks. So I'm gonna have to fix that today. I thought all the corn is all laying over. Yeah, wind sucks. But something we deal with here. Okay, giant pumpkin update. I really don't think it's growing much anymore.
So can we cut it?
No, we're not going to cut it off yet. Don't poke it. Alright. Well, that's about as big as it's going to get.
A couple owies.
Yep. Don't poke it. Don't pull it either. Just a ridiculous patch. But I actually did.
Oh my gosh!
You like that one? It's not that big. Honestly, the ones in the pig poo pile are bigger than that one. The other one, they're not quite as big as that one, but I think they're gonna get bigger than that one.
Mom, let's go cut.
Yeah, there's a white one. So yeah, giant pumpkins are just big pumpkins this year, but hey, I grew some big pumpkins, so whatever. I'll go show you the pig poo pumpkins in a minute here. Well, it just started raining again, but whoops, kitties trying to get attention. This is Sam. So, oh, my poor herbs totally got smashed, but I was able to get the beans back up, and none of the pole bean plants had been pulled out of the ground by being blown over. So yeah, I'm gonna leave them because there's a bunch of beans on them still, and these are all drying beans that I want to save and eat all winter, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna let them grow for a while, but I think with this green bean setup, this is basically south, north, and a lot of our wind comes from the south. So this is basically a big sail. I'm going to let these continue growing until they won't grow anymore and save the beans. And then I'm going to do more arches instead, because I don't think I've never had an issue with the arches becoming sails and falling over. So I'm going to do arches instead for these. Probably over back there behind me instead. And this will just be bush beans from now on. But these, I don't know, because the tomatoes do really well on this. It's just that it's such a sail. Maybe I'll just reset it up in the spring once we're done with all the windstorms. Obviously, I've got some harvesting to do today. There's last tomatoes have been rained on and the plants are dying, so gotta get the last tomatoes off there. And then I was going through these. These are some awesome purple string beans that I grew, and I was saving them, letting them just keep going so I could save some seeds. And you know what? They're still growing, and I think there's a bunch on here. I can still, that might be a little bit big, but like this plant, like there's no leaves left, but these, that is like perfect for eating. So anyways, that's kind of cool, but I did find a bunch like this one. I'm gonna take these and save the seeds. So yeah, I got those. I'm glad I got this fixed back up for now. All right. Well, it's raining, but now it seems to have passed. I've got another kitty loving on me. Hi, Annabelle. Well, here's the pig poo pile pumpkins. Oh my goodness. I really wish I would have planted this seed. No, not the seed. I planted the seed on time. I didn't plant the plant on time. So it got a little root bound in the pot. And then once I got it out here in this pig poo pile, it really took off. And I think one of these two, this is one plant. I let it grow. Well, it's actually growing multiple pumpkins, but I'm about to cut a bunch off because then this can focus on the bigger pumpkins. So yeah, this is a seed from Holland Seeds. I can't remember exactly which one. I think it was like 19 something, and it was a damaged pumpkin. But anyways, these definitely are the bigger of the pumpkins. So I think next year, my strongest seedling I will put up here in the pig poo pile. Yeah, and then, so one plant, get a view of all this. One plant. And then over here is my volunteer jack-o'-lantern. And it's got some fantastic big jack-o'-lanterns on it. And they're in here a bit. Oh, get in here. But there's quite a few, like, gosh, I think there's at least like 10, if not more, on this one plant. Oh yeah, that was the first one. It's quite large and orange. I mean, I could pick that already. But yeah, a lot of these are still green and growing. They're so big. There's a big one over here. Where did I see that? I saw a nice, oh yeah. This one is growing so perfectly. That'll be a beautiful jack-o'-lantern. I'm a little obsessed with pumpkins. I don't know if you noticed. But yeah, I mean, this plant, volunteer plant, it's one plant with like 10 pumpkins on it, jack-o'-lantern pumpkins on it. So pig poo pile for the win with the pumpkins. And they're happy duckies to have their pond back.
The little ones don't know about ponds.
Well, they're learning. There's a couple of the callbacks in there.
A couple of the dirties up there. They're all supposed to be dirty.
And they're getting clean now.
We're all getting dirty.
Well, we're working on
Beans?
Yeah, we're working on husking the beans. The baby. No, buddy. Oh, jeez. I gotta go. Okay, so it's morning, and I'm just finishing up on taking the beans out of the pods. It's a little bit left. Pretty cool. Put the name of the beans down in the description of the video for you. Lots of black turtle beans. I'm excited about that. And these are my favorite because they look like cowhide, and that's just fun. And then these ones, the rest of them in here are random that I saved. I think they're mostly like green bush beans. I'm not completely sure, so I'll put that on the the package when I go to package them up. And I am saving some of these as seeds. So some of these. I have plenty of those in a packet that I don't need to save more. Some of these and some of these. So with these ones, I think we're going to eat most of these, but I have saved some of each of the variety to plant. So for those, I just set them out to dry, and I did not put them through the dehydrator. But I've already done about half of them and put them in the dehydrator just to make sure that they're nice and dehydrated for storing for food. So put it over here. Yeah. These ones are ready to get packaged up. But I'm excited to try these out. See how we did with growing drying beans. Alright, see you guys later. Thanks for watching.